It was summer on Sodor. The sky was bright blue, the flowers were blooming, and the birds were singing and all that other stuff you hear in the summer. As Thomas was filling up with water, he smiled from buffer to buffer and all that other stuff you hear. Suddenly, there was a whoosh and a wheesh and a clackety-clack as a streak of silver roared by on the rails. Cinders and ashes, what was that? All over Sodor, Thomas's friends were buffeted and blasted on their tracks.
Bubbling boilers!
Holy crap!
Watch my paintbrush!
Christ alive? Who's that?
Gosh!
Slow down, Speedy!
Rail Raider! Later, the engines were at the sheds. They were very puzzled. He was big. He was silver.
He was very, very fast.
Oh no, don't tell me it's him. What is it, Mallard? It's Spencer. Hello, Sodor. What are you doing here, Spencer? Oh, Mallard, how nice to see you, old chap. You know him, Mallard? Only too well. This is my brother, Spencer. I didn't know you had another brother, Mallard. Well, I don't like to talk about him much. Oh, come now, Mallard, old chap. I thought you'd be happy to see me. Well, hardly. Not after you didn't show up at my 50th anniversary. I was busy, dear brother. Couldn't take the time off. More like didn't want to take the time off. Wait, if you're brothers, how come I've never met him? Before I went to Preservation Life, Spencer was sold to the Duke and Duchess of Botsford many years ago. He was handed down to each Duke and Duchess generation after generation. Well, I stayed preserved at the National Railway Museum, and 2 of my sisters moved to America, and the other 3 went to Scotland. Even when we celebrated the 50th anniversary of my world record run, Sir Nigel Gresley and Bittern came to celebrate it. But Spencer didn't show up. As I said, I was busy with the Duke and Duchess of Botsford. They give me no time off, you see. Rubbish! You could take the time off if you wanted to, Spencer, but you don't want to leave their side. You care nothing for your brothers and sisters. You just want to be grand and special. I am grand and special, dear brother. I'm the Duke and Duchess's private engine. I take them everywhere. This is why I never talk about him, Gordon. Wow, he sounds worse than Gordon. I heard that. Later that day, Emily was put in a goods train. She saw Flying Scotsman at the signal box.
So, Flying Scotsman, have you ever worked with a woman before?
Well, I used to work with some women engines. I remember working with Duchess of Hamilton once.
Was she beautiful?
Well, she was an upbeat kind of girl. But the problem with that was she worked with the LMS, so it never would have worked out between us.
Oh, Scotty, you're so funny.
Aha! Flying Scotsman, my dear cousin. Spencer, what are you doing here? I'm taking the Duke and Duchess of Botsford on a tour of the island. I've just been reacquainted with my dear brother Mallard, and I bet he's still never forgiven you after what you've done on his 50th anniversary. I was busy with the Duke and Duchess of Botsford, and my friend. No time to chat, must be off.
Big silver show-off.
I never thought I'd see him again after so long. At the docks, James was shunting trucks when Mallard arrived. Hello, Mallard. Hello, James. You alright, Mallard? You haven't been the same since Spencer came to Sodor. Oh, just seeing him again brings back horrible memories. He never cared about his brothers or sisters. All he cared about was being posh, upper class, and work, work, work. Wow, that's terrible. Could you two keep it down there? I'm trying to rest. Why do engines always have to come to this part of the docks?
Doesn't anybody understand? I hate company. The thought of someone sitting next to me's a bore. I hate company. Even making conversation is a chore. I hate company. Be it 240 or 50 at a ball. I hate company. I hate company. Simply can't abide society at all. The thought of all the silly chatter necessary when you climb the social ladder gives me worry. Get-togethers give me pause. I'm an introvert because I hate company. I simply hate company. He hates company. How we're using what you do give me a pain. He hates company. From all the shaking hands and smiling I'll abstain. He hates company. Whether I'm the host or the invited guest. He hates company. I hate company. Don't invite me, I'm a certifiable pest. Yes, yes, yes. How delightful. How terribly kind. How thoughtful. Dinner Friday? No, I have previous plans. On Friday, I'm dining alone. I hate company. If you're company, I'll hate you with the rest. He hates company. I hate company. Don't invite him, he's a certifiable pest. I hate company. He hates company. Being alone is best.
Later that day, Gordon arrived at the station where Spencer was having a rest. Ah, Spencer, I've heard of you. I've heard of you too, Gordon. The brother of Flying Scotsman, I presume. Indeed. And I'm proud of it too. I enjoy being around with my brothers, unlike someone I can mention. Oh, duty always calls, my dear Gordon. I definitely have no time to take the time off. I can see why Mallard's never talked about him, James. Indeed, Gordon.
There will be a party for our guests at Celebwood.
That's far away over Gordon's Hill, sir.
Don't be a smart ass, James.
I'm not being a smart-ass, sir. I'm just making a point. Why do I even bother to try and talk when he's around? If you're going to Celebwood, you'll need to take on plenty of water, Spencer. I have plenty of water, my dear Gordon. Ta-ta! I was only trying to be helpful. Spencer showed the Duke and Duchess many beautiful places. But he never stopped once to take on more water. Mallard and Gordon were at Edward's station when Spencer raced through on his way to the party. Don't forget the water! Who cares? He'll be in trouble soon, Gordon. And Spencer was. He ran out of water on Gordon's Hill. Oh no, why didn't I listen? When the station manager heard the news, he spread the word. Spencer has run out of water on the hill. Well, I'm not going. He was never there for me, so why should I be there for him? Now, Mallard, he is your brother after all, but he never treated me like one. Well, think of the Duke and Duchess. What will they do? And plus you'll get to rub this in Spencer's face. Oh, yeah. I suppose we better go help him after all, Gordon. Mallard and Gordon were looking forward to seeing Spencer. Ran out of water? No, I just thought I'd stop here and admire the view. Of course I've run out of water, you ninnies! I must have a leaky tank. Perhaps, brother, but we'd better hurry. Everyone is waiting. Mallard and Gordon switched to Spencer's track and were coupled up. Then they set off. See, Spencer? We're right on time. Spencer felt embarrassed. What do you think of Spencer now, James? Too much puff and not enough steam.
Well done, Gordon and Mallard. You really are the fastest engine on the island.
We know that, sir.